Alright class, so today we're going to be learning about persuasive writing and formal writing. So there are a couple different steps to that, and the way I'm going to teach it to you today is relating it to something everyone loves. So to start it off, we're trying to convince mom that we need to stop at blank for dinner. Does anyone have any ideas? Monica?
McDonald's.
McDonald's sounds perfect. Alright, so to start it off, we need to create a thesis statement of convincing mom we really need to stop at McDonald's. Alright, Monica, give us one example of why we should stop.
They have a really good special going on. It's like 2 sandwiches for like $5.
Ooh, sounds like a really good deal. Nicolette?
They have Happy Meals.
Right, sounds amazing. Sounds really happy. Rosie?
You don't have to do dishes after you eat.
Ooh, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. So we're going to take all these ideas and formulate it into a convincing argument with mom about why we need to stop. The better the argument is and the more solid, the more likely she is to stop. So we need to identify the effective parts of the paragraph. So first we need to make sure our beginning sentence is strong and make sure our beginning sentence, it's basically the same thing that the 3-prong statement does and helps us set up what the paragraph's going to be talking about. And then we need to make sure that there's a bunch of meat and all the goodness in between to make a paragraph really, really good and solid. And then our transitional sentence to help us go from one paragraph to the other. So we need to support the claim with evidence. Does anyone know what that means, to support a claim? Rosie?
So like with the claims that we made about like doing dishes or like the good deal or whatever, you have to give examples of like why that would be actually helpful. Like don't do dishes because that would take time to do it, and you'd have to actually like do the dishes, and maybe you don't like doing those, and those are like the examples of why we're doing them.
Yeah. Sounds really, really good. So we can relate that to literature because that's why we use quotes. Specific quotes help you sound more likely, so it helps you sound more knowledgeable and like you really understand the topic. We really need to make sure, like I said, that those quotes are really nailing in the point that we're trying to say, because then if I'm picking quotes from wherever and they're not correct and they're not cited properly, mom's not going to believe you, I'm not going to believe you, then what do you have? An argument that doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah. Okay, so then once that's done, we've made mom pretty clear in our argument. We're on like the last leg of the race. We're right there. We're almost getting our McDonald's, guys. And we're going to summarize everything that we've said by restating the thesis and going into the paragraph. So Monica, can you give us a good summary?
Will this be like the first like sentence of like our conclusion paragraph?
Yeah, so the thesis, you're going to restate your thesis in a different way and then say like, in conclusion, mom, this, and this.
Okay, so like, in conclusion, going to McDonald's would save you time because of the deal, energy because like you wouldn't have to do the dishes, and would bring us more happiness because they have Happy Meals.
That sounds really, really, really good. So I think we've made it pretty clear that so your beginning topic sentence is kind of gonna let your readers know, get a little dip in the water about what you're gonna talk about, and then that's where your 3-prong statement's gonna come from. And then you're going to take those statements and make them into longer paragraphs with quotes and detailed sentences, things like that, to make it meatier. And then, so we're going to go to the summary, which is the final statement of wrapping it all up and saying, like, putting a nice bow on it, putting it under the Christmas tree. Perfect, the creme de la creme of writing. So now that you guys have learned all that, we're going to learn a little cheer. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paragraph learning at my door.
1, 2, 3, 4. Paragraph learning at my door.
5, 6, 7, 8. Keep my sentence structure straight.
5, 6, 7, 8. Keep my sentence structure straight.
9, 10, 11, 12. Make sure my argument fits well.
9, 10, 11, 12. Make sure my argument fits well.
13, 14, 15, 16. Writing is my favorite thing.
13, 14, 15, 16. Writing is my favorite thing.
Perfect, you guys. That was amazing. So, I have one sentence to leave you guys off with today to help summarize the entire lesson. So it's, I now know that writing is crazy. Every sentence supports. So that's an acronym. So crazy is going to stand for creating. So that's your content, what it's about, doing the statements, like making it all. It's a baseline of writing. It's going to be what's going to help the rest of it make sense. And every is going to be effective, so that means you're making claims, it's important, like they know you're using good techniques to help the reader be persuaded and understand what you're talking about. Next is going to be sentence, so that's going to be supporting a claim, that's again with the quotes and proper reasoning, and then supports, which is summarize, and that's going to be your final statement to conclude everything.